for their families. The average police officer's earnings is about £40,000 a year. So I'm surprised to hear that. That's what the pay. That's what I'm told, that the salaries and the overtime.
Our survey said
most of them will. The average pay for nurses is £31,000, which is more
down
than
by
the
11% in real terms.
Well, we don't agree with those numbers, but that's still, they're getting paid more than the national average. But is that...
Our survey said...
We've got the 1% public sector pay restraint, and it's going to remain there till 2019-20.
And does that include politicians?
Well, there was an expenses scandal before I became a Member of Parliament, and the pay of politicians, MPs, was put into the hand of an independent regulator. So we have, thankfully, nothing to do with it.
Not to have luxuries, that's to put food on the table or to put fuel in the car so they can get to work. So in the words that you used in your speech, Home Secretary, is that right for the public and is that right for the country?
I'm sorry to hear that. I understand that that must be difficult for the police officers and indeed for their families. The average police officer's earnings is about £40,000 a year. So I'm surprised to hear that. That's what the pay. That's what I'm told, that the salaries and the overtime. I haven't quite won the room over yet.
Nurses who have had 7 years of pay freeze, I put it to the Prime Minister that the Royal College of Nursing says that nurses are having to go to food banks at the moment. And she said there were complex reasons why people go to food banks. Are there complex reasons why nurses have to go to food banks?
Well, let's look at the facts. The minimum a nurse can be paid in this country is £22,000, £27,000 in inner London. That assumes they do no night shifts or antisocial hours, which in practice most of them will. The average pay for nurses is £31,000, which is more
down
than
by
the
11% in real terms.
Well, we don't agree with those numbers, but that's still, they're getting paid more than the national average. But is that enough, considering the brilliant work... No, you've got to let me answer the question. Is that enough, considering the brilliant work that they do? I think many people would say we want to pay them more. I think they do an incredible job. So if you want more money, and you've asked me this before, if you want more money to go into the NHS, and this government recognises we will need to put more money into the NHS and social care system because of the pressures we face.